Yesterday, Global Airlines made its first flight ever. But today, we're going to have a little look back at how this happened. Global's first aircraft undertook a two-leg flight cycle from Mojave in Spaceport MHV to Glasgow Prestwick Airport PIK in what was a first in the near 20-year history of the A380. A bit out of context here, but I have to say that landing was absolutely... Anyway, the flight required a rigorous multi-month planning and a collaborative process involving partners and regulators including Airbus, Highfly, TM-CAD and the FAA. From its new location in Scotland, the next step for the aircraft will be to commence a full interior refurbishment and continue its maintenance journey back to the skies. On May 2nd, 2024, Global Airlines' first fully owned A380 touched down at Glasgow Prestwick Airport at 5 p.m. BST. The arrival of 9H-GL-OBL in the UK was a momentous moment for Global and signalled another significant milestone being reached. With far more access to A380 infrastructure and expertise in Europe, MSN 120 will now continue its journey back to commercial operations. From Prestwick, the next steps for 9H-GL-OBL will be for Global's partners to start work on their complete interior refurbishment and to develop new maintenance capabilities at the airport that will enable the aircraft to take the next step forward using launching passengers. Following the airline's first flight on February 15th, a huge collective effort between Global, Highfly, Airbus and maintenance partners was focused on returning the aircraft to service, conducting required maintenance and securing all necessary regulatory approvals. Over a 2-month period, Airbus supported technical and engineering assessments, with the Highfly crew also receiving bespoke simulator training. No stone was left unturned, and on April 26th, the approval was issued for the flight to Prestwick. At 3:54 on April 30th, the aircraft, led by Commander Carlos Mipuri and a crew of 3, departed from the Mojave Air and Spaceport in California for the 5-hour and 40-minute flight to Montreal Mirabel International Airport, YMX, where it refueled. Then, the aircraft headed across the Atlantic, direct to PIK, where it landed on runway 30 at 5 p.m. BST. The flight itself created significant local and online attention and was the most viewed flight of the day on Flight Radar, with almost 40,000 viewers at its peak. Speaking for the first time since the arrival of the aircraft in Scotland, James Asquith, the CEO and founder of Global Airlines, said, "There were moments when I thought the aircraft would not make it out of America, but thanks to amazing efforts from Airbus, Highfly, our maintenance partners, and of course our brilliant global team, we now have our first aircraft in Europe, and are in a position and a place where we can take even further strides forward." Getting to Europe is a significant milestone for Global Airlines, and it's the product of huge amounts of energy, resolve and belief in the project on both sides of the Atlantic. I am particularly grateful to the team at Glasgow Prestwick Airport for welcoming 9H-GL-OBL with such enthusiasm. I am so pleased that we now have the opportunity to work with industry leaders in the UK to build new A380 capabilities and expertise. Looking ahead, everybody in the team is moving forward to a really busy summer where we'll start to showcase more and more of the global offering and innovations that make our airline unique. Thanks so much for watching this video. I know there's quite a few stutters in there, but yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye. Woo!